This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2014 Chevy Silverado double cab. It's a 5.3 liter gas V8. It's two-wheel drive. It's an LT trim level. Obviously, it has that nice work box camper shell on it, and it has a pull-out bed. I'll demonstrate that in a second. It was a fleet vehicle for a service company in Phoenix, which is obvious when you see the Carfax and the fleet service stuff that they did to it to keep it in such good shape. Anyway, fleet trucks like this are always really well taken care of. And not only that, but whoever was given this truck to do their service work in was a great driver. Because usually with a camper shell, there's usually some back end damage from hitting stuff. This guy didn't hit anything. I mean, I don't see a ding on the sides of this truck anywhere. Very well taken care of. Anyway, we brought it here from Phoenix. My son actually drove this back. My daughter drove back a Highlander. I gave my son this to drive. He's 20. Don't put my kids in an unsafe situation. He loved this truck. Drove it back. Zero issues. So we've got about 110 miles in this thing, doing about 85. Awesome truck. All it needed was a detail. It does have a couple stars in the windshield, which is the only thing I'm kind of questioning a little bit, but they're really not in the line of sight. There's one way up here and there's one here. I wouldn't get one. If you want one, we can get a windshield for $169. If you want to add that to the vehicle's sales price, we'll get it done for you, but I don't think I would do it if I were you, because the rest of it's fine. I'm gonna walk around this truck. I will point at anything I see cosmetically. It is a work truck, so usually cosmetics aren't an issue with work trucks, but it's actually a really good looking truck. Very good looking truck. It's hard to believe it's a work truck, in fact. My job is pretty easy on this one, but in these videos, my job is to make sure that you know what's wrong. So I'm looking for stuff that's wrong. My guys are looking for stuff that's wrong in the inspection, so I can tell you about it. We are very unsuccessful in finding things that are wrong here. Obviously, highway miles. You got this little deal. So this just opens wide open here like this. There's your slide out bed here. Got a couple little deals here. He's probably hanging stuff from up here, which is kind of cool. I don't know if we have the key or not. Obviously that's cheap to make if we don't have the key, but this is kind of cool. It has a screen here, so you can't just break in. All right, so you got the handle here. There's that, right? Let's see, I guess you can do this on this side. Got a little hook there. I don't know what that's all for, but I'm sure somebody knows what it's for. It does have a backup camera. Probably one of the reasons why it's not all dinged up. But look at the back. There's no dings or anything back here. Trailer plug, light plug, right? Receiver hitch. Little steps on the corner of the bumpers. Just a really well thought out truck. If you need a nice work truck, this is it. See, you have a little tray here. Put stuff in there, right? Folds like that. Boom. Yeah, boy, guy could drive. Didn't ding it at all. All right, so you got two remotes. That one works. Let's make sure this one works. Yep. There you go. All right, let me fire this guy up. 137,663 miles. About 110 miles more than when we bought it. let's show you some facts here. There's a double cab. This is a Kelley Blue Book with 137,538, which is what it was when we bought it. Typical listing price would be $19,714 with a range of $17,200 to $21,500. Carfax blends the Kelley Blue Book and the Carfax. They come up with a retail value of $18,590. There's your VIN. No accidents or damage. 16 service records. No major title problems. Obviously, that's good. So, fleet management company here. And they buy these things much cheaper than we buy them individually in the public. These trucks like this in mass, they service them themselves because it's faster for them to do it themselves. And because it's their money and their truck, they tend to take really good care of them. So that's why they end up looking and driving like this one. Generally, these companies have a bonus system for the fleet mechanics that they get paid money based on what they sell for when they finally get rid of the trucks, trade the trucks in. And more money that they can save the company, more money they get in a bonus. So that's why they always run and drive and look really good. Not every company does that, but a lot of them do it. And I locked myself out because I didn't double tap the remote. Let's see, make sure the windows are unlocked. There we go. All right. There's your window. You got all your manuals here. Boom, boom. I did notice something interesting here. I don't think my son noticed this. It has two USB ports and a SIM card port and a power plug in the middle. My son would have known that. He wouldn't have been complaining about trying to steal my cigarette lighter plug the whole way. It's kind of funny. I was right in front of him and he had a cord with him. He didn't think that this truck would have that much technology, but it did. Pretty truck, really pretty. Boy, it's quiet too. Well, it's not even, everything works perfectly. There's mirror out, in, up, and down. Other side, out, in, up, and down. Manual seats on both sides. A little bit of wear right here. Excuse me. A little bit of wear on the steering wheel. That's it. There's your tilt wheel right here. That's all you're dealing with here, man. That's so freaking winter right here, buddy. All right. Seatbelt on. I know the heater works. So you just came back from detailing it. It's freaking warm in here. So we are turning that. We are turning a little bit of AC on. It's almost Christmas, yes. And we are turning AC on here in Tucson. Let's see. How do we go to radio? There we go. Let's see. Audio. FM. There we go. Settings. Phone.
Yes, the Dream Police Cheap Trick.
I think that's about that there. Get the air going here a little bit stronger. It's freaking hot. And the air definitely is working nicely. Of course, it's the Phoenix truck, so the air is gonna work. Traction control off. That's off. Then I'm gonna hit it again. It's gonna go on. Now it's on. Dismiss. Boom. All right, let's see. Trailer brake, I'm doing that right here. Speed, range, oil life, tires, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Let's see if I can go back here. Info, got audio, phone. Let's go to audio again. Here's audio. Navigation. I don't think it has no navigation in it, does it? I think you have to do it through your phone and through the USB port. There you go. Let's see, let's go back to info. All right. Units, pages, speed warning, software, blah, blah, blah. All right, there it is. What else? We have cruise control. That's on, that's off. On. See where it comes on right here? On. And then this is off. Alright, let's see. What else we got going on here? Tow, on and off. Let's see. Windshield wipers. Turn signals. That's about it. All right, let's go on a ride. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive this truck home, you will pay the following. You will pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7%. Let me put it in reverse and show the backup camera. There's the backup camera, okay? So it's your state tax rate plus our city of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee if you were to come here in person. If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once we receive your full payment by wire, we will fill out the title with your name, your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you, scan it in your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. So you'll be able to see everything online immediately. You will have the truck shipped to your location. The title will already be in your mailbox before the shipper shows up with the truck. Once the shipper shows up with the truck, you'll take the title and the truck to motor vehicles in your city and get plates. It's very simple. If you need help with shipping, let me know early in the transaction. I can do it for you. We can roll it into the price of the vehicle, the shipping cost. I can just give you phone numbers. You can do it yourself, or you can just do it yourself completely. It's not that tough, all right? But if you do need help, let me know, all right? That way you can get your truck faster. Obviously, you're paying good money for it. You want it as quickly as you possibly can. I'm pretty good at it. But the faster I know, sooner I know, and the sooner shipping's paid for, the sooner I can get on it, all right, if you need my help. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in. Last part of every video, I say the same thing, and I have for 14 years in thousands and thousands of vehicles. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have an attendant serving scones and sandwiches and lattes. We don't have a game room for the kids. We don't have a lounge where you can watch games all day while your car's in service. That's all a half a mile directly east of here on this road at the Auto Mall. They also have a really pretty location and great pavement. We have awful roads and industrial area. You just saw where we came from. All of the stuff that they have, they charge you for when they sell you a vehicle. They also know that if this truck were sold by them and something broke, you'd come in and say, I paid a fortune. Why does the window not work? Or why does the door lock not work? Or why does it need an injector? Or why does the radio not tune into my favorite station? And they would say, well, good, we'll fix it for you, because they charge you an extra $500 to $700 just for that. Normally, they never even have to fix anything. They just make an extra $500 to $700. So when they have a major issue, they've got plenty of people's vehicles fees for that already in the bank, so it doesn't matter. They can fix it. They can do whatever they want. We don't charge you for that because we're not fixing this truck. This truck speaks for itself. You saw the Carfax, you saw the Kelly, you know where it came from, you've been on a test drive. There's not a ding or a dent or anything aside from a couple of stars in the windshield, which when I park up here, I'll point them out from the inside so you know where they are. It's a beautiful truck, but I'm not Nostradamus, neither are my mechanics. We don't know when this truck is going to decide that, you know, a window motor is going to break, or it's not going to tune to your favorite station, or an injector is not going to say, I don't want to work anymore. We don't know. All right. It's a beautiful truck. It runs great. We've driven it 100 miles, 110 miles already, and it's fantastic. Okay. But we want everyone to know that if something breaks, regardless of the time, it could be the day you buy it or 10 years from now, you're fixing your truck. Okay. Let me back this up a little bit. My brother's got to do photos of that and this here in a second. I want to kind of be out of the way for him. Anyway, the star, there's one right here, so I'm looking straight ahead. It's right here, and there's another one right here. I see another baby one down here, but you don't really notice that. So in your field of vision, it's fine. We're not going to pay for a windshield when you don't really need one, but like I said, I'm boom, 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 and a baby one way down low here. I wouldn't do a thing if I were you. If you want, add $169 and we'll get you a windshield, okay? Oh, by the way, it also has OnStar, but I'm not pushing that because then they'll ask me to pay for something or whatever, you know? Anyway, beautiful truck. Thank you for your time.